Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. By God, has it been a hot minute. I have been recording the odd day here or there, bits I've picked up, things I've done throughout January and the first week of February. But let's roll on a monthly vlog. Hi! Pause, there you go. I've been to France and back. It is the 1st of January, so it's Sunday afternoon or evening because it is 6:20. I got an Amazon voucher for Christmas and I ordered a couple of things. 2 of them I think aren't here yet. But also I can't quite work out how the rest of them fit in these 3 little parcels. So some of these are things I need and some of these are just things that I was like. So this is one of those things I have looked at and nearly bought multiple times, and it's a wig. I've also got this one. So this is just some face gems. I just thought they would be really handy when it comes to makeup. I bought the L'Oreal Matte Signature Eyeliner in white. What is in this one? Oh no, this is another wig. And then these I've seen all over TikTok, not specifically this brand I believe, but the equivalent of these. Fleece lined tights. They're my purchases. I also ordered a nail polish, but it's not in any of these packages, so I'm sure it will turn up. I have a week Alexless. He's staying in France to be with his parents and have time basically to see, basically because they're all French and they're French speaking, they're spending this time going to see relatives who don't speak English. God, that lighting. Let me turn this on. So I have spent the evening doing my photo album, which I have had so much fun doing, and I'm now finished. So it's got all the photos in it from 2022. So this is the page of work. These are all photos related to work things. I then got my last 4 photos of Poppy. This is my family dog. She passed away last year. So these are the last 4 photos I have of her. These are my friend's cats. This is Christmas at the end of 2021. Then we have a trip to Cromer. This is a random walk that Alex and I did from Brockenhurst to Lymington, I think it was. We then go into photos of Barcelona. So this is, I can't remember the name of it, but it's just outside the centre of Barcelona. This is me and Alex and some friends at Mighty Hoopla. This is the trip to Alex and Sophie's where we met Freddie for the first time. This is when I went to the south of France to see Alex's parents for the first time out there. This is a friend's engagement party. Let's not question it. Sicily, which obviously this trip holds many special memories for me, including obviously an engagement ring. So we then have Berlin, which is obviously a more recent trip. Beautiful. Another year done. Good morning. I'm looking particularly glam today. Today is the bank holiday Monday of New Year's Day. So last night on the flight home, on the train home and then in bed, I binge watched the entirety of Wednesday. It's so, I think you're really high up. There you go. It's so good. I enjoyed it very much. So because I had a full face of makeup on, I thought it was the best time to really put this stuff to the test. And I just tried out all of my Skin Proud goodies that I have just been collecting because they've been sending it to me. I am so impressed. I mean, I've tried actually the face cleanser before, but it full on. I had a full face of makeup on I just applied and it melted the whole thing off. A little bit of a softer one now. I've gone for a light wash of pink over the eyes. I did this more so that I could try these 2 things. So this is how we are looking now. This feels more like me because it's more like a fresh everyday makeup look. The amount of times I've started this now is probably embarrassing. It's probably embarrassing, and I mean the start of January is probably the most stereotypical time to do it. I'm exercising again. I'm doing another period of trying to get fit and exercise because I am getting married in 9 months. This is attempt number God knows how many, so let's go. is slowly just becoming a vlog in my bathroom. But I am ready for work. It's my first day back in the office since the 22nd of December. But I'm actually kind of weirdly looking forward to it. I'm gonna go to work. Got my rings on, got my necklaces on. I'm back again with the Amazon packages. I've got a huge one. Let's open the little one first. All black packaging for that. One of my favourite nail polishes ever in like 2016, 15. It's been discontinued, so here's hoping this is actually okay. I mean, it looks fine. But it's called Essie Jazzy Jubilant. I don't think they sell it anymore, but it is such a cool colour. And then next we have this, which is my photo light thing. So this clearly is the power adapter. I mean, look at that. So these are the cards that you can put in as your background. And then in here, which is lovely and packaged up, what's in there? My knowledge of squares means there should be another side to this. We have a box. Let me show you. This is what we are playing with. So this is my box. This is what it looks like on the inside. Very bright. And then I guess I put the bits of paper down here. And yeah, look. Like no shadows. Oh my god, guys, I've managed to do it and it's the perfect size. So this is my little setup. Oh, excuse my phone. This is my little setup, look. So cute. And then this is a recent photo I took, if it's gonna focus, there you go, in my little light box. Hi! I suddenly realised that like traditional, well at least my traditional weekly vlogs end on a Friday, but it's Friday night. I've just got back from pasta and wine with a work colleague I work with and a work colleague we collectively used to work with. In the time between finishing work and seeing her, me and the other friend split up and did our own thing for like an hour. And in that hour, I went to Mango because they had a coat I wanted, but actually I didn't have it in the size that I needed. But I picked up two other things. One is this jumper. I feel like I haven't had a striped jumper since I was a student. I did also buy this, which if you know me, I love a blazer, but I didn't have like, it's like an old man's blazer. You know when it's like brown? This feels delightful. It makes my other blazers feel like shit. And then my Beauty Bay order arrived, which I bought in the Boxing Day sales. And I haven't shopped off Beauty Bay in ages. My go-to makeup shop is Cult Beauty. And so I purposely tried to buy from a couple of brands that only Beauty Bay stock. Beauty Bay own brand makeup is actually surprisingly good. This is a box inside a box. So, I actually don't remember what I picked up. So, I've got the Slushy Split Liner, and I've actually seen these online and really wanted to try one. They're so much smaller than I thought they'd be. And like, I don't have a decent quality blue liner, so I thought this was like filling a gap that I kind of have. Looking forward to trying this. The other one I have is, I feel, is this one of those brands that's a little bit controversial? Not sure, but this is a Made by Mitchell liquid blush. And I see these freaking everywhere. This is the shade Melon Sorbet, and I just thought it was a pretty colour. So I haven't got a red lip liner. I tried to buy one of the Vive ones, but they actually either don't do one or don't do one in the right shade of red. But I wanted like a true red. So I've picked up one of the Beauty Bay ones, and these are just their lip liners. And then I have this, which I believe is the eyeshadow Bolt. Beauty Bay eyeshadows are stunning. I have one of their like big, I think they're called like the 16 by 16 palettes or something. It's one of their like really big ones, but like a really early version. They've changed the packaging quite a lot since I got that one. But that's the only one I've tried of their like eyeshadow palettes. And I really like eyeshadow palettes of this size. I feel like they've got a good enough amount of eyeshadows in them, but at least like there's enough in there. So this is the Bright Matte. That's so pretty. Oh my god, look at that. That is like... So this one is the Fiery Matte. That's kind of cool. I'm like, this doesn't excite me as much, but it's pretty. The next one is Midnight. Look at those glitters. This one here is like full on calling to me. So this one is Berries, which I assume is loads of berry tones. Oh my god, Fuchsia, which is this shade here. Look at that. This one is Earthy. So if you've watched my favourites, you will know that green eyeshadows, because of one palette, have become my weakness. And this. And then this is the last one, which is Nude Matte, which I just assume. It's actually probably the most boring palette to finish on. She is solid palette. Look at that. Oh my god, look at them. They're so pretty. Yeah, I'm really excited. These are a really solid selection of eyeshadow palettes. I'm really excited. I've been recording for 15 minutes. I am a bottle and a bit of wine through. So this does not, as you can probably tell, there is the teeniest amount of glitter physically possible at the bottom of this nail polish, which is probably filled with oil. So I will be seeing if Amazon can refund it. I put the wig back on this morning. I've actually done my makeup and I thought, let me go close the door. I thought that's probably a slightly fairer test, actually wearing it how I would get ready. I took some photos for Instagram. It still looks fake, you can definitely tell. Well, I think I can tell it's fake, but then I sent a picture to Alex and he thought I dyed my hair. Do really like the length though. But I am now going to take the tree decorations off the Christmas tree. And I feel like prancing around in a wig to take decorations off a tree is slightly insane. So I am going to take this off. These last 2 weeks are how much stuff can I buy from Amazon. I'm still working my way through my gift cards. This time, I remember I remember what it is now. So these are 2 random life things. I got the idea from this because I can't remember what YouTuber it was I watched, but one of them had one of these and they went away, and I feel like I could benefit from one. And this is a travel mirror, if I can work out how to open it. Should we do this? This is a little travel mirror that, because quite often when you go away places, there's not a mirror in like a good place, and neither is there normally a good place for the mirror where there is good lighting, but you can turn it on and it's all lit up. The second purchase goes along with a health challenge in my life that I have never quite been able to master. I feel like I'm doing all right this week, but I'm still not that great at it. And it is drinking water. And I mean drinking enough water. And I used to see these everywhere and I was always kind of contemplated getting one. And then I thought, why not? Let's do it. It's one of those ones that shows you, like, if you want to drink 2 litres a day, this is the timestamps in which you need to drink it. This is my bid to try and drink more water. To be fair, I think it's probably because I haven't drunk enough water all day, but I accidentally drank the amount I was supposed to drink in like 4 hours in like half an hour. I've accidentally started a theme of things I bought off Amazon that have become helpful. These are epic. They are the Pro Work Vacuum Food Flask, and we use them for soup. They normally have a spoon, like a fold-up spoon in the top, but I think we've lost ours. So I am going to spoon some into these containers. Let me pull you around that way. For reference, in this soup, there are 2 sweet potatoes, 3 normal potatoes, 3 carrots, 2 humongous parsnips. That's quite a lot. Oh, and an onion and some garlic. 1 thing of vegetable stock, 1 thing of chicken stock. So I've put on like the smallest amount of makeup because Alex and his dad are arriving in half an hour and then we're gonna go out for dinner. And I used a foundation that I haven't used for such a long time. Honestly, I thought I hated it. And it's the MAC Studio Fix Fluid in the shade NC10. And I think this is one of those foundations that if you use like a really small amount, like I used 1 pump, which sounds like a lot, but like I normally use 2 or 3. 1 pump over my entire face. And I focused it primarily here, blended it on my cheeks because that's where makeup tends to look like more like the best, and then took the leftovers on my chin, nose and forehead, and then used concealer basically only on my chin, under my eyes, so that there's not too much foundation. And actually, I think it looks alright. But yeah, I've been spending the evening sorting out clips. Oh, it's just synced across. So that I can, what this called? I can factory reset all of my memory cards, and then I know where everything is, because at the moment I am a little bit confused what memory cards have what footage on them. I know because of the lack of sugar. So, a Tesco delivery, we've got some tomato puree, some bicarb of soda, loads of chopped tomatoes, spaghetti hoops and Heinz baked beans. Got 2 things of squash, some greaseproof paper, some potatoes, plain flour, 4 tins of the tomato mascarpone pasta sauce, a massive thing of spaghetti, some chicken goujons, some minced beef, caramelised and red onion sausages, and pork and brown apple sausages, cheddar, Mr. Kipling's, free-range eggs, greens, fab, and anchor butter, and 2 things of cereal, although this one has been through some wars. Call me the worst vlogger in the world, but it's now Friday evening. We just finished off a bit of work, and Alex and I are going to go and head to the pub and finish the week off right. I had the Palladium Panto, Jack and the Beanstalk on Tuesday. Wednesday I worked a bit late and then we went to the pub. Thursday I was at Soho Theatre. Because obviously I got home late each of those times, I've just woke up in the morning, done the bare essential morning routine and gone to work. So I actually don't remember the last thing I said to you. Hope you're okay as always, and I will check in with you guys later. I have just had like a body shower, so I'm actually like clean. I'm going to the hairdresser in, I haven't got a watch on, so I've got no idea what time. Okay, in 20 minutes, I've got time. Yeah, that's kind of phase 1 of trying to look a little bit less like this and a little bit more like my normal self. There you go. Although the fact that I now have, this blue light is hilarious. The fact that I now have almost entirely brown hair is nuts. Like, considering how blonde I used to be, the fact that I'm now almost completely my natural hair colour is something else. I am cooking lunch. I've got mashed potato, well obviously I am making mashed potato. There are 2 sausages in the oven, and then I'm gonna make some broccoli. Take you somewhere where the light is a little bit less blue, because you got all these like indoor plant things. I have cut it short, as you can probably see. My fringe is back in, which I get it cut very, very long on purpose because it very quickly just ends up being like a side fringe. This is a sensation I haven't felt for a while. I am too hot. It's warm in this flat. We've got the window cracked open, and I think it's like no, it's not minus degrees, but it's like 2 degrees outside, which is the equivalent of minus degrees in this country. 2 degrees, and I'm too hot. We are going to Westfield in about an hour. I have used this palette today, which I believe I've talked about in this vlog. I don't know. I bought a set of 9 colour palettes from Beauty Bay, and this one is what I used today. I've only used 2 shades. I used the shade Pickle, which is this one here, and then the shade Lime, which is this one here. And that is it. And it's really, really pretty. That is that. I also think that this lipstick, which I've had for a long time, this is my repurchase. I had the old Ofra liquid lipsticks, which were in the round package, finished it, and then bought the new one, which they're like more square. And it's the shade Charmed in the long lasting liquid lipstick, and I think it's gone off because it doesn't smell like it used to. So I used this tiniest bit, and I put a lip dew, I think is what they're called, from Vivo at the top. But yeah, it is Sunday. I need to sort out this on my nails. I'm gonna do that now while I'm talking to you. This is an Essie nail polish in the shade Amuse Me. It's become I don't know if it's a resolution, is not quite the right word, but I need to actually stop chewing my nails, and I know it's like the grossest habit in the world, but it's what I do when I'm like stressed to the point where I don't know what to do. And I just basically, my brain shuts down and I just chew my nails, and that's kind of where and when I do it, and it's not healthy, and I need to like grow out of that habit. So yeah, I've got that one, and then I've got this on my, I think it's called an index finger, which is the shade Congrats, and like them two together, so cute. Ah, oh, I look beautiful. Let me pop you down somewhere where I can chat. It is Saturday morning. I actually do not remember the last time I spoke to you. I watch Emma's Rectangle, and she uses this, and obviously my hair is quite dark, but I think a little reddish tinge would just look, obviously I know it's not going to go this colour, but a little reddish tinge, I used to be ginger for quite a while, and I kind of miss it, so. Hi, so I have got ready, as you can probably tell, and I have got a bit of red in my hair, which is, did I tell you this? I don't remember, but it's the Clairol Colour Gloss Up. It's clung to the ends because my hair naturally, there's a little bit of bleach probably on like this bit of my hair, and then I think it just naturally like bleaches in the sun. It is quite pretty, I quite like it, and it's gonna wash out. It only lasts up to 10 washes, and like I bet I use like a third of the tube. Supposedly there are 4 applications in here, but I think even on my length hair I would say it's more like 3. Yeah, I am now all ready for the day, and Alex and I are gonna head off to, I think it's just the National Maritime Museum, unless it's actually at the observatory, but in one of those 2 places they have an exhibition of photography of stars. We're gonna head off in a moment. I need to get some steps in, and I'm also really craving something sweet, so I think we might head into Greenwich Market on the walk up and go get some, I think I want those like little tiny, I think they're called Pofferjays? Little tiny pancakes, and I think that's what I want. Hi! So today is Sunday. I have filmed one of my first outfit reels since I lived in Ealing. I've done a really subtle wing with just brown eyeshadow. Been making my way around the vault, and I used the Nude Matte palette, and I use the shade After Dark and Throwback, which is this one and this one. Very nice. So we are going to head off into town in about 20 minutes. We're going to go to Flatiron for lunch, then we're going to head for a little walk, and then we're going to go have a little date night. Hi! So we got back a little while ago, just painted my nails with Essie's Amuse Me, and then when this is dried, because it's still drying, I'll put a little top coat of glitter on for these fingers, and then a Nails Inc 45-second top coat on. But Alex and I had a really lovely time. I didn't film basically anything. I am a top tier vlogger.